Welcome to the Peachtree Morning Show by DCI. It's a wise way to start the day. Hope you enjoy.
Hi, welcome to the Peachtree Morning Show. It's June already. Sukteng's going to show us the date. It's Tuesday, June 2nd, and I'm very happy to have two very special guests, two good friends of mine from around the world. And this is why DCI is so cool, because we have a big network of friends around the world. First, I'd like to introduce Sukteng. Hi, Sukteng. She's a graduate of the SCIM College in Sedona, Arizona. And she's also a graduate of the University of Malaya. And she studied there English as a second language. And she's the organizer for DCI events in a big part of Malaysia, which is Kuala Lumpur, the capital, and all around that area. And I don't know, they've had some of the biggest events that DCI ever had. And that was because of Sukteng and her team. And I'd like to thank you for that. You guys are amazing. And I'd like to welcome Octavian Baban from
Hi.
Romania. He's also a graduate from the SCIM College. He's the DCI organizer in Romania. He was trained in the university, Polytechnic University, as an engineer in mobile telecommunications. And he just told me that it seems to be genetical because his 1 year, 2 months daughter, right?
4 months.
Yeah. 1 year, 4 months daughter is already using his telephone and looking up online all the YouTube stuff. So I hope she's watching Peachtree also.
She's searching for it every
So, okay, you guys have a question for us today?
And I also want to introduce Geshe Michael, the founder of DCI, because I'm the host today. Yeah. And we have a video for today from Delia from Romania, actually. Let me play the video.
Hi, my name is Delia and I'm from Romania. My question is, what seeds should we plant to live a good life, meaning a modern life, to have comfort, to be able to travel, to use technology, but in the same time to reduce pollution and to take care to the environment, to be clean, to be safe, to be healthy for all living beings. Thank you.
Okay, so Delia is asking us how she can have a good life, to be safe, to use all what we have as a technology to enhance our life, to not have pollution in our life, and how we can have a good life as a general question. So I'll invite first Sukteng, if you want to give us your answer, and then let's see what ideas can we share.
All right, thank you very much, Octavian. All right, Delia, I hear that your questions actually has two parts. You talk about you want to achieve a comfortable life and then you want to travel. And at the same time, you also think of taking care of the environment. So I see that there are actually two parts. One is your individual goal that you want to achieve. And then the second part is about the environment. It's a bigger goal that you want as well. So it's really amazing. I really like your question, and let me try to see what can we do using a new way to get all the goals achieved. All right. So for the first one, when you talk about having comfortable lives, that you get to travel and also get to use good technology, I thought this is an amazing goal, which is actually in line with our DCI 5 goals. The first one being financial freedom. So in order for us to achieve financial freedom, we are actually showing people, actually we have a new way of doing it, that is using the seed system by using the 4 steps. So what are the 4 steps? Actually, we talked about very simple things, like first what I want. Okay, I want to have a comfortable life. So in order for me to have that, I need to find someone who are having the same like me, that is also wanting the same, like to have a comfortable life. Then the next thing, I sit down and think about how can I help the person. Once I have that, I meet the person, And hopefully do it in a regular basis, like once a week, just 1 hour every time. Talk to the person, help the person to achieve this goal as well. So after we have done that, simple, just recall and do what we call the coffee meditation, where we think of, oh, how wonderful I am to help someone to achieve the goal. And it is amazing because I'm using a new method to help someone, and I know I will definitely achieve it, and I will become an example for everyone. So this is something that I think you may want to try it out. You do not have to believe me, just try it out and see whether it works for you. So this is the first part of the questions that I would like to share with you. So what about the second one? Probably J.C. Michael or Octavian would like to share your opinion.
I'm going to ask Octavian. So I gave a talk in Germany one time. And by the way, Soktang, thank you. It was an excellent introduction to the DCI 4 steps, and perfect answer. And thank you for that. So I was in Germany, and I taught what you taught just now, and you taught it very well. And then one guy raised his hand, and he said, I have a problem. And I said, what's the problem? And he said, if this 4-step system, if it works, then everybody in Germany is going to have a Mercedes car. And it will be so much pollution, you know, like if all the people in Africa use the 4-step plan, they will also everybody will have a Mercedes car, and it will be tremendous pollution in the world. So he said, I think we should stop this 4-step idea, you know. What do you think, Octavian?
Well, I think about the second part about the environment. There was this famous question in the Diamond Cutter that everybody was asking you at the events. How come the pollution around me comes also from me? And this is one of the seeds that are not clearly, you cannot see them directly. You need to think about it a little. And from the Diamond Cutter principles, there are the 10 virtues, and we need to be, for this kind of seed, we need to be very careful about respecting other people's relationships. And if we do this, we will see a clean environment around us. So my advice for Delia is to keep the book, keep your book with the 10 virtues, and especially keep the first 3, because she also said something about how to be safe, how to use the technology, how to be happy about all the good things around us, yes, and also have a clean environment. So yeah, that is what I'm thinking about the second part of her question. Do you have any idea, Geshe Michael?
Well, I was thinking, I have a small house on a mountain, and I'll show it to you.
Oh, so beautiful.
Yeah, and it's very similar, actually. You also have similar mountains in Romania. I mean, you have a similar thing in Romania.
Yeah.
So we were very worried about the environment here, you know, because there was a coal burning electricity plant near here. And it's called Four Corners because the 4 states meet each other in this place. And there's right there, there's a electricity plant. They're burning coal. So I was thinking, how can I stop this electricity plant? You know, what can I do to help this? And as Octavian said, you know, first of all, I should keep my commitments. I shouldn't bother other people's marriage, other people's relationship. That has a direct impact on pollution. And then also I thought, well, I will put solar panels on top of my house, you know. And so the guy came to sell me the solar panels, and he said, oh, you're going to save a lot of money. You won't have a big electricity bill, you know. And I said, listen, you know, and I know that I will be dead before I get the money back from this solar panel. You know, it will take 20 years or something. So he said, well, actually, that's true. And then I said, So I'm not doing it for money. I'm doing it to help the environment, you know, and so that's all I'm doing. So he said, he act like, he didn't say anything, but I think he thinks I'm crazy. And then, so I put the solar panels, and I tell you something funny. Last year, they closed the coal electricity plant.
Wow.
They closed it completely. After like 50 years, they closed it. And it was amazing. So you can plant a small seed, and you can have a big environmental result. What do you think, Sok Teng?
Yeah, I totally agree with J.C. Michael. Actually, the seed can be very, very small, and it can turn out to, the result can be amazingly big. Say, for example, if we were to observe the very simple thing like protecting life, you know, just a simple act like try not to text while driving, actually we will see a better world where our life will not be threatened as well. Because I really see how deadly a small act of texting while driving can really kill someone. Because one time in one of my study groups, someone came and asked me a question. He said his friend's son, who is about 20 years old, he started driving. And then one day while he was driving at the highway and come to the toll, where normally we slow down to pay the toll fee. So he slowed down his car, but at the same time he was texting. And out of nowhere, suddenly he just banged onto a car right in front of him. And the lady in the car was just on the spot died.
Wow.
It was really a horrible experience for the son. And he actually committed a very serious, in terms of crime, he killed someone's life. So it's just a small act of texting while driving. It can hurt someone, which is really something that is small but has big results. So
I think the internet is a little bit slow. Okay. You're
yeah,
back.
I'm back. So then what we are saying here is don't take things lightly, like, okay, it's okay, I just text for a while, I just look at my handphone for a while. So just be very, very careful while we're driving. So in a positive way, every time we are driving carefully, actually we are protecting the life of all the road users. By doing that, we will see a better world, a safer world, a better environment. This is something that I feel that something that we can do to have a better environment and better world that does not threaten our life, like causing pollution and things like that.
Cool. Octavian.
Yeah, I was thinking that only by hearing the question, how to live a good life, only this phrase, when I'm thinking that it's good if we are very present in every moment and not and be very careful every moment about how we live, how we think, what we do. And this reminded me of one great tool from the DCI system, which is how not to waste any moment, which is, as you taught us, Geshe Michael, is thinking about death, thinking about the moment that we will die someday. And this brings us very present in the moment. And when you start the day and you have this short meditation, every moment from then on until go back to sleep, you're thinking that, what if I die tonight? How should I live every moment? Would I be okay tonight when the moment comes? Would I live the good day? So this is what I'm thinking when I hear this, how to live a good life. And just an idea, maybe she can use it, she can add to the other ideas.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else to add for Delia?
Sok Teng, you have anything else?
I would like to say that it is amazing in DCI we have a wonderful tool called the 10 virtues. And today, by using the first 3 virtues, actually can help Delia very much. Like what we say just now, the first one being protecting life. The second one is actually generosity. So in order for us to have a good life, have a comfortable life, where we can get to travel everywhere we want to. So think about this virtue or this seed that we can plant. That is to be generous, to not to be selfish, and help everyone who are now in need of help. By doing so and try to use the 4 steps when we are doing all this, that will reap big result for us to see us having a good life very soon. So this is what I'm thinking.
Okay.
That's cool. I've been doing the Peachtree Show for, all during the virus. We've been doing the Peachtree Show with different DCI organizers and the team from around the world. And I have to say one thing, that if you use the 4-step system, these guys that I'm doing the Peachtree Show with for the last 2 months, I have to say they all seem pretty happy and they all seem pretty calm, and they are focusing on other people. They are sharing the things they have. If they have money, they are sharing. If they have, in America, if you have toilet paper, it's more valuable than money right now. And I can see, I want to say to Delia that I think the result of this 4-step system, it's not just money and financial independence and safety and a healthy environment, but the system itself is a lot of fun, and it's fun to do it. And then you just feel happy all day. And I think that's a byproduct. You get this automatically. Octavian,
Okay.
what do you think?
So I'm thinking that it's time to do a wrap up and give Delia 3 ideas that she can apply immediately. So we talked first about using the 4 steps to help someone else create a good environment for him to enjoy his life. Then we talked about the virtues, especially the first 3 of the 10 virtues: protecting life, protecting other people's property, and respecting other people's relationships, in order to have a clean environment around you. And also be careful to do small things that help the environment around you, and those small seeds will create big results around you. Even see the air getting cleaner and pollution not in your city. And one last idea that I was thinking is about doing every day in the morning short meditation about death, about the moment that you will die. And this will help you be very careful about each moment of your day, not to waste any moment, and just rejoice about doing good things and using this system, because in the end, because using this system, it will make you feel happy. You will have a good day when you're using this system.
Cool.
So we have a few announcements to make. First, if you have a good playlist for Spotify, you can send the link at music mix at Diamond Cutter Institute, Sokteng. If you can put the address on the screen. We're doing we're making a contest, and every Friday we choose the winner of the playlist. Okay, music mix around Diamond Cutter Institute. And if you have any more questions, send them in a selfie style, vertical format, on address it questions around Diamond Cutter Institute. And let's see what is the question for tomorrow's episode, where Vika and Eva will be here. Let's hear the question for tomorrow.
My name is Ivy. I come from China, Guangzhou. My question is, I found I have a pattern when I'm facing some emergencies or challenges. I will feel overly afraid, worried, nervous. Maybe my appearance is calm, but my inner world, it will take me a long time, waste the time. I want to know how to plant precise seeds to be smart, calm down, relax mind. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, everybody. And thank you, Geshe, Michael. Thank you, Sokteng. And see you very soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Thanks, Sokteng. Thanks, Octavian.
Thank you, Geshe Michael. Thank you, Octavian. Bye.
Thanks for watching today's Peachtree Morning Show. See you next time.